Well, hello again. Welcome back. Today we're going to be focusing on glutes. There'll be a nice, quick little in and out, quick and dirty. Get on the floor, roll around, do some intentional shapes to really strengthen the composition of the glute system. There's 4 major glutes. We'll be focusing on getting into each one of them and carving into all the musculature. And the best thing about this is that you don't really need a lot of space. You don't need any equipment. You just need you. So with that being said, let's begin. We're going to start on all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and lengthen out through the spine. You want to activate the core by consciously lifting up and away, working against gravity. So we'll send one leg back behind. We'll call it right leg. Point the toe so you just feel the floor behind you, and then lift the leg up to what you feel is your hip height, and then back down to the floor. So let's go up and down, 10 of these. And as you do this, really focus on squeezing the glutes right there at the top. You want to stay in the muscly, juicy, big portion of the glute. So you're warming up and getting blood flow there. Okay, on the 10th one, hold up and pause. Keep the leg long. In fact, lengthen the leg even more through the toe, through the knee, and little pulses up and down. By now, there should be a little sensation through the glutes. Like, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm starting to feel that. It feels good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels better. 3, 2, 1, hold and pause. Flex the foot, bend the knee. Now pulse up like you want to touch the heel up to the ceiling, up and down. Now feeling a little more intensity kick in. 10 of these, that's all you need for this little flow. And on the 10th, hold. Draw the knee down and back up. So it's like you want to tap the knees together and pull right back up into that position it was in, up and down. And be mindful of how you're moving. You want there to be fluidity, soft ease and flow as you go through these shapes. So it's not jarring or jagged. All right, last one, hold up. So now it changes. We're gonna open the leg to the side and squeeze it in. It's like a little fire hydrant moment. Keep the foot super flexed. So now you're getting into the more side composition of the glutes. You'll feel it kind of trickle down a little lower into the side muscles. Let's go 4 more like this. 3. And on the last one, hold the leg up in this really interesting shape. Point the toe now and go little pulses in this shape, up and down, little pulses. You don't need a lot. You'll start to feel this creep on in right about now. Oh yeah, 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold and pause, and then lower the knee down. Let's get a little spinal flush in between sides. Breathe in, come up onto the fingertips. You get rid of any heaviness or tension in the wrists. Big breath and exhale, reverse, roll it on out. So let's do that same thing on the other side. And if having yourself weight bearing on your wrist is like, nah, not feeling that today, you can always go down on the elbows. So your choice. Let's take the other leg long, point through the toe, lift the leg to what you feel is hip height. If you have a mirror, you can check it out. And we go tap down and up. It's like you want to just barely tap the floor. And keep this sense of length and elegance while you're really squeezing consciously up and into the glute system, the butt, the back body, up and down. Go 4, 2, and 1, hold and pause at the top. Lengthen a little more through the leg, through the toes, little pulses up and down, 10. And you want to focus here on sending the knee down to the floor and the glute squeezing and pulsing and pressing up, up, little presses up. 2 and 1, hold there, flex the foot, bend the knee, and keep the little pulses going. This time, press like you want to push the heel up, the flatness of the foot up towards the ceiling. 10 of these. Now keep the leg bent and you want to tap the knee down and send it right back up. Down and up. Have a little look down, and it's like you want to track the same line over and over and over. High repetition, that is what we are going for. A nice little breath to keep you in this moment and not all up in the head. 3 and 2, last one. Hold up. So keep the leg in this shape, and we're going to squeeze it in and lift it out into that fire hydrant, you know, kind of like dog doing its thing moment. Up and down. 10 of these, starting to creep the awareness of muscular building, Pilates strengthening, dancer-like muscles into the side of the glutes, the side of the booty. 2 more. And then on the last one, hold it up, point the toe, little pulses up and down. And try not to just move the knee, move the entire leg. Up, and little presses up. Go 10, and we'll get there. Last one, hold, and lower the knee down. Nice little spinal flush again. Breathe in. And clear it out. All right, so swing your hips around to the other side, legs out in front, and then just kind of help yourself to lying down. So we'll walk the feet together, and not too far and not too close, kind of like what it would feel like to be about a foot away. And then keep the feet together and splay the knees wide. Relax the arms and the shoulders down by the sides. Connect through the core. And use your exhale to lift the hips and the glutes up. Squeeze them and lower back down. Lift up and down. We'll call these the frog. So the knees stay wide, the feet right beside each other. And you want 10 repetitions. So make sure you get to that high point each time you lift. Like you got a little ding, ding, ding spot, and you want to hit it like a little marker each time up in space. 10th, hold at the top. We do little pulses up. And I always like to think of going higher each time. Up, up. And the awareness now is in glutes. Yes, but also in hamstrings. They connect right up into the glutes. You want to strengthen those too. 3, 2, and on the 1, hold. So now as you lower, draw the knees together, butt down. As you lift, hips high, open the knees wide. Feet stay together. As you do these, dip and lift. Dip and lift. Breathe as you move. Ideally, by now you start to feel some vibrational qualities in the glutes, knowing that you're strengthening them. Calling awareness in, breathing so you send blood flow. 2, and last one. Hold at the top, little breath, and lower down. This time, open the feet super wide, wider than your shoulders, wider than your hips, as though you had a mat on the floor and you want to turn the heels out, the toes, and the knees out. Same thing, upper body nice and soft. Connect the core, activate from the inside, and use the exhale to send the butt up and down. So, mindful, conscious movement. And what I mean by that is not plunking down, but lifting and lowering with elegance and grace. While you strengthen the body. Lift and lower. So 10 of each. Last one, hold at the top. Now knock the knees towards each other and send them out. Notice how this feels in all the joints and the ligaments in the body, you know, the little swivel points. If this feels a little creaky on the feet, then swivel on the heels, lifting your toes up. It's a nice little tip. Sometimes gives you more range of motion also. So one more of these and then we put it together. As the knees dip in, lower your butt down as the knees lift open wide. 10 of these. And now you'll feel this more in the upper side glutes. So we really want to get into all 4 of those big, juicy, meaty glute muscles. Strengthening the body, finding elegance and grace as we build muscular connection. Last 2. And final one, hold at the top, little tiny pulses this time, opening the knees wider, open and open little pulses while everything remains really steady and still. Core is on, ribs are soft, breathing fluid. 2 and 1, hold and lower the butt down. One more piece, walk the feet hip distance apart and nice and close into you. This time we're gonna curl through that imprint. Remember, we went over it in the core work, kind of massaging through the spine and lifting the hips up and then roll down through the back. We'll do that 2 more times, like a nice little massage through the bony landmarks of the spine and using the core to stay nice and connected, slow and mindful in the movement. Now last one, hold at the top. And now we drop the butt down and up, low and high. You want to lower to a little hover. So same deal, you're not just slamming down, you're lifting and lowering with the same intensity. So there's work and effort in both of the shapes. All right, by now there should be a nice humming muscular sensation all through the compositions of the glutes. Now last one, hold and pause, lift the hips up and we'll walk the legs one at a time, lifting and marching on the spot. Tons of core connection here, so you stay in the strength of your body. So you keep working the glutes. So last one, lift that first leg up, keep it up and dip your butt down and up. We got 10 pulses on each leg. Low, high, down, up. Keep the toe pointed and this knee at 90 degrees on the lifted leg. 2 more. Hold the 1 and switch it up. Let's give this guy a go. Down and up, up. 10. Beautiful breath flowing through you as you keep going. 4. And on the last one, hold and pause, lower the foot down, take a breath, lift even higher. And then melt the body down. Let's give a little stretch, cross one heel over the opposite knee, thread the arms through, give a little circle through the lower back. So you're stretching out the muscles. We'll switch the legs, clearing any tension that may have crept in. Feels so good. Nice little booty blaster for the day. So I like to just roll on over to one side, help yourself seated, and we are done for the day. Nice little 10-minute in and out, get those glutes active, warm, and ready to work for you all day long. Thanks so much for joining. I'll see you again next time.